like AI, our minds are also nowhere near their full potential. There is still so much to explore and develop there. And if humanity indeed, if for every dollar and minute that we spend on developing AI, we also spend another dollar and minute on developing our own minds, we'll be okay. But it's a big question mark whether we'll do it, because it's much harder. And one of the things, again, that I learned from meditation is that if you give the mind two things to do, one easy, one difficult, it always goes for the easy one. So, you see it in the development of spiritual traditions, that if it includes an element of, let's say, bodily, sagfanut, how do you say in English? Like you fast, like you fasting. And another element of developing this ability to focus on the present moment, people will shift to fasting because it's easier. They think that torturing the body with fasting and all these kind of things is very difficult. It's actually very easy. If I tell you, or I tell anybody, if you manage not to eat for 24 hours, I'll give you $1 million. Anybody can do it. Yeah. And even if it's a bit difficult, I'm a bit hungry, they can do it. If I tell you, okay, now more difficult, you have to sit in a lotus position for 1 hour without moving, so much of pain, I give you $1 million, people will do it. It will be very difficult, it will be hard, they'll force themselves, they do it. If I now tell you, okay, you now have to focus for 1 minute only on your breath, without wandering to any thought, to any memory, without any judgment, I give you $1 million, most people are unable to do it. Because this is the really, really difficult stuff. That we can't just give ourselves a command. We have command of our mouth, we can force ourselves not to eat. We have command of our legs, we can force ourselves not to move our legs. We have no such command of our mind. And this is the difficult stuff, and what you see throughout human history in every religious and spiritual tradition, that you have this menu of the difficult stuff and the easy stuff, and people gravitate towards the easy, thinking it is the difficult. Like they would wage entire wars and crusades and inquisitions, thinking, oh, this is the hard stuff. And no, it's the easy stuff. Yeah. And the same thing happened with the development of technology. Again, $1 for developing our minds or for developing AI, it's much easier to code AI than to change our own minds. So we gravitate towards the easy stuff.
Is there a way we can start a renaissance for the hard stuff?
Oof, this is hard. Again, this is why I don't have this optimistic vision that the whole world will start meditating.
No.
I don't think it's going to happen. Even if it happens, it's very likely it will gravitate towards dangerous areas, because we have from history a lot of examples of civilizations with spiritual traditions that went in very harmful and dangerous directions. So there is no, because of these tendencies, there is never this kind of guarantee. We can try and incorporate not the kind of specific, if you force people to all meditate 1 hour a day, it will be terrible. But to kind of incorporate some of the basic principles into, for instance, the technology. So a meditative principle incorporated into modern technology is give people time off for silence and for non-judgmental moments. I think that like a basic human right now should be the right to stupidity.